It's time for Waking Up with Wesley. Today's forecast and weather-wide discussion with WLOX First Alert Weather's senior meteorologist, Wesley Williams.
Hello there, South Mississippi, and thank you for waking up with Wesley. I'm senior meteorologist Wesley Williams. So we are going to talk about the changes coming in the weather pattern here in the next few days. Milder, cloudier, rain chances, and then a cold front. We're tracking a cold front for you coming in tomorrow night. So lots to get to. Let's get right to the weather map. Really, we're going to take a look at the cam before we get to the map because as you can see, it's cloudy out there on Wednesday morning. Those clouds were part of the reason why it didn't get so cold overnight last night. Temperatures this morning are in the 50s instead of yesterday morning when they were basically in the 30s at this time. So we kind of left that colder air in the rear view as we go into the next few days. So what do we see on satellite and first alert radar? We see a large area of clouds and some rain that are actually moving in from the west. So that's how we're going to get into a mostly cloudy, if not overcast sky today. So if you are wanting some sunshine, at times it can be pretty hard to come by today, but there are at least a few breaks in the clouds. If you look closely, there are some breaks. If we pause the current time, there's actually a small section here over portions of Mississippi and Alabama where there have been some breaks in the clouds. So hopefully we can get a little bit of that sun, but it could be kind of hard to come by. So there's a look at the WLOX weather app forecast. Mild for Wednesday. Morning temperatures 50s. Afternoon will make it into the 60s despite all those clouds. I think we'll see a few breaks in the clouds. And check out those rain chances. For the first time, we actually have to take an umbrella with us today. So if you're going to be heading out and about, be sure to have an umbrella with you, a rain jacket with you. The chance today about 30%. And this will go into tonight and tomorrow night with these rain chances before it turns drier Friday. We're thinking we're going to see about an inch of rain, at least at the very most, in most locations. Some other spots might get a little bit higher than that, but I think the most of us probably only pick up to an inch of rain. And there you can see that day-by-day breakdown today, tonight, tomorrow night, before it then turns drier as we head into Friday. So not really expecting any rain Friday, but we could see some showers on and off at times today and tomorrow. So that's what we're talking about, those rain chances through tomorrow night. Now, I did tell you we're going to track that cool front coming in with Futurecast. So we can take a look at the Futurecast here today, starting off your Wednesday with a 20% chance for rain this morning. And it might be very light, almost drizzly, mist type of rain, very light rain if we get any at all this morning. By the middle of the day, if you have some lunch plans, the modeling is showing some of this moving ashore. You can see it beginning near the shoreline and then working its way in from the south to the north. So might start the day with a low rain chance, but eventually see some of those bubbling up and rolling ashore. So between noon and 3 p.m., that's when some of our kind of model blend here is showing maybe the beginning of some of those pop-up hit or miss showers across parts of our area. But not everyone will see them on a day like today with the chances only at 30%. And then we get to tonight, and the model then shows a pretty significant increase in our rain potential. So before the sun comes up tomorrow, we could be dealing with that increased rain chance, 50 to 60%, maybe even a little bit higher of a rain chance in a few spots. So for your Thursday morning drive, expect there to be likely wet roads in parts of South Mississippi. Some of the heaviest rain could be right along the coastline, perhaps in areas closer to Waveland, Gulfport, and Biloxi. But it is going to be something to keep in mind for your Thursday morning, seeing those scattered showers. There might also be a few isolated downpours, a few rumbles of thunder in the mix. So what about tomorrow afternoon? Do you have Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening plans? It looks like we might be able to take the rain chance down just a little bit. So Thursday morning, a wetter start to the day, but Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, just seeing a few scattered showers lingering. And a lot of those might be mainly inland as we go to later on in the evening. Check this out as we go to about 5, 6, 7 p.m. The majority of the rain by that point is closer to Pearl River, Stone, and George counties. That's where you're seeing some of those higher rain chances Thursday evening. And then the cold front comes in Thursday night. And there's our last gasp of rain chance. It's 8, 9, and 10 p.m. Again, most of this rain chance is going to be to our north. And then we're done. Once we get to 11 p.m., midnight, 1 a.m., rain chances drop significantly as we head into a drier Friday. So that's a look at the forecast into the next 3 days. Today, mild, middle 60s with plenty of clouds and that chance for some hit or miss showers. And then we go to tomorrow and we're expecting it to be even milder with temperatures rolling right on into the 70s, especially because it's the day before a cold front gets here. And it's a process, a meteorological process called compressional heating, which is that the air right ahead of a front, it gets kind of squeezed, and that causes the temperature to increase a little bit in those areas. So that's how we could see the temperatures rising into the warmer 70s on Thursday. And it's not going to be a completely cloudy day. I do think we're going to see a mix of sun and clouds. So, and the spots that see that sun, yeah, easy to get to the 70s, even though there might be some rain showers at times. And then we go to tomorrow night, and that cold front gets in, and then Friday's a dry day with highs into the 60s. And we're just really focused on the next 3 days in this particular update. But of course, if you have our WLOX weather app, you can get the latest 10-day forecast, which we've been talking about a lot recently because, of course, next week is Christmas. And the signs are still pointing toward a milder Christmas outlook. And of course, to get the latest on that, all you have to do is open your WLOX weather app and click on the 10-day button to see the latest adjustments to the forecast. And you can also see that on our website at WLOX.com/weather. Well, that'll pretty much do it for today's edition of Waking Up with Wesley. I've been Senior Meteorologist Wesley Williams. We'll see you again next time.
Thank you for watching Waking Up with Wesley with WLOX First Alert Weather Senior Meteorologist Wesley Williams.